Let me describe a pattern. You crave connection deeply. You want closeness, intimacy, understanding. And when someone gets close, really close, something inside you panics. One part of you says, I need this. I finally feel seen. Another part says, this is dangerous. I need to get away. So you move toward love. Then you pull back. You open up. Then you shut down. You attach intensely. Then you detach suddenly. And after it ends, you feel empty, confused, ashamed, exhausted. You ask yourself, why do I ruin the things I want most? Why can't I just choose? Why am I like this? Most people call this self-sabotage commitment issues, emotional instability. Psychology calls it something very different. Fearful-avoidant attachment is not confusion. It's a nervous system caught between wanting connection and fearing it. In this episode, we're going to explore what fearful-avoidant attachment really is, why love feels intense and terrifying at the same time, why push-pull patterns repeat, and how healing begins without forcing stability. Welcome back to MindShift. Fearful-avoidant attachment is often misunderstood as indecision. It's not. Psychologically, fearful-avoidant attachment is simultaneous activation of the attachment system and the threat system. That means you want closeness, and closeness triggers fear. Both are real. Both are valid. Both happen automatically. This creates an internal conflict. I need you. I don't feel safe with you. The nervous system doesn't know which signal to follow. So behavior becomes unpredictable. Not because you're inconsistent, but because your system is conflicted. Fearful-avoidant attachment often forms in environments where care was present but unsafe. Love came with chaos, fear, or unpredictability. The same person was both comfort and threat. Examples: a caregiver who was loving but explosive. Emotional closeness mixed with criticism or abandonment. Affection followed by withdrawal or punishment. The child learned connection is necessary. Connection is dangerous. So the nervous system adapted by doing both, seeking closeness, preparing to escape. This is not dysfunction. This is survival in a contradictory environment. Fearful-avoidant attachment often feels more intense than other patterns. Why? Because attachment system equals on-threat system equals on this creates strong chemistry, emotional highs, deep bonding, sudden crashes. Intensity feels like passion fate. This is different, but intensity here is not safety. It's nervous system overload. Love feels urgent because fear is present. Fear feels real because love matters. Fearful-avoidant attachment often looks like 1. Idealization, 2. Deep connection, 3. Sudden fear, 4. Withdrawal, 5. Guilt/longing, 6. Reattachment. This cycle repeats because distance feels lonely, closeness feels dangerous, neither state feels stable. So the system oscillates. Push-pull is not manipulation. It's dysregulation. Fearful-avoidant people are often labeled as toxic, hot and cold, emotionally unstable. These labels miss the reality. Fearful-avoidant attachment involves high emotional capacity, high sensitivity, high relational awareness. But without safety, those strengths turn painful. The issue is not depth. The issue is lack of internal safety. Fearful-avoidant attachment carries deep shame. Shame sounds like, I'm broken. I hurt people. I shouldn't feel this way. This shame increases. Withdrawal, suppression, self-isolation, which reinforces the cycle. Shame doesn't heal fear. Safety does. Fearful-avoidant attachment is often drawn to emotionally unavailable partners, high-drama relationships, trauma bonding. Why? Because calm feels unfamiliar. Safety without intensity feels empty. The nervous system mistakes activation for connection. Chaos feels like aliveness when safety was missing early on. Let's be very clear. Not narcissism, not emotional immaturity, not lack of empathy, not inability to love. Fearful-avoidant attachment is conflicted attachment, and conflicted systems can be stabilized. Fearful-avoidant healing is not linear. Because progress triggers fear, safety feels unfamiliar. Calm feels empty at first. Many people think, I was doing better, now I'm worse. That's not failure. That's nervous system recalibration. Healing feels boring before it feels safe. Healing does not begin with forcing commitment, avoiding relationships completely, overanalyzing patterns. Healing begins with stabilization before intimacy. This includes nervous system regulation, slowing relational pace, consistency over intensity, clear communication of overwhelm. The system must learn connection can be safe. When both desire and fear appear, 1, pause, 2, name both. I want connection and I feel afraid. 3, ground in the body. 4, avoid immediate decisions. 5, communicate confusion instead of disappearing. For example, I care about you and closeness is bringing up fear. I need to slow down, not run away. This creates safety through honesty. Security for fearful-avoidant attachment means fewer extremes, longer tolerance for closeness, less self-abandonment, more self-trust. Security is not constant closeness, emotional flooding, perfection. Security is predictability, and predictability heals trauma. If this episode felt painfully accurate, it doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means your nervous system learned love in an unsafe environment and adapted the best way it could. You don't push people away because you don't care. You push them away because closeness once hurt. That strategy protected you. Now it's ready to soften, slowly, safely, without force. In the next episode, we'll explore secure attachment, not as a personality, but as a skill that can be built. Until then, notice both your desire and your fear, with compassion, not judgment. Welcome back to MindShift, Season 2. If this episode helped you feel understood instead of labeled, subscribe and continue this journey into attachment, trauma, and healing.